we got to move on because, ladies and gentlemen, you already know this weekend started the wild card weekend. The NFL playoffs are upon us. So we have to talk about playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I just hope we can win a game. Best words ever spoken. Oh, man, Sean, we've had a hell of a wild card weekend. I can't even believe it. First game, we had the Cleveland Browns go against the Houston Texans, and your Houston Texans came to play. They came to play. They did not seem like they had a rookie quarterback. He looked comfortable. He looked poised. Man, Sean, what you think about that game?
Yo, a rookie quarterback, a rookie head coach, and a team that, Janae, you said a year ago at this time that this team was going to go from worst to first. They would win 7+ games and make it to this spot. So definitely shout out to you. But
let's go.
You want to talk about a turnaround. I mean, I've never seen that one player can make such a seismic shift, and they looked great. They looked great out there. And I mean, who knows? Can they sustain it? Can they keep this thing going?
Hey, they definitely look comfortable. I don't see anything that would tell us that CJ Stroud is not ready. Like, playoff head, any given Sunday. I think that he has shown that he is totally ready. We're talking about the Cleveland Brown defense, which was a high-stake defense. They were very good defense. Torched them, made Joe Flacco look like he's not a vet, look like a rookie, man. I guess that was short-lived too with Joe Flacco.
Yeah, and I felt bad for Joe Flacco because he looked like early in the game, if you watch the first half, that first quarter was electric. Back and forth. And it's like, oh, snap, are we going to get a 45-41 game? No, Joe, he showed us why he was on the bench for so long. Unfortunately, back-to-back pick sixes, I can't help you, man.
Man, they're contenders. I absolutely think you're right. Houston is about their business. Watch them next year. I think that they're legit. They're legit. Mm-hmm. I think that, when you have a team that they say no-name team, man, those boys are going to make a name for themselves. Fantastic. Absolutely. What's up, Chris? What's up, Marty?
What's up, guys? Yeah, man. So shout out to Houston. We'll see what they do. Cleveland, all intents and purposes, none of us expected Cleveland to get this far, especially when Deshaun Watson went out. I mean, how many quarterbacks did Cleveland start this year? You know what I mean?
Four.
Right. The fact that they're even in the playoffs, shout out to them. But unfortunately, they will be going home. Don't worry, Cleveland. The welcoming committee will come to you as well. We're here for all of you guys.
Warm welcoming committee. Wow.
Oh yeah. Hey, Will Anderson. I love, they are really, you want to talk about, we talk about the offense, we talk about the head coach, but look at that defense too. Over the last 2 years, all of those picks, man, Houston, man, is a team to mess with, man, in the future. Watch out.
Definitely. Cleveland had 4 QBs. Yep. Sad.
Oh, yeah. Five. That's impressive. Yeah, 4 or 5 different guys. That's crazy. They still made the playoffs. So shout out to them. But like Sean said, the welcoming committee is at your door. Yes, absolutely. Yo, let's move on to the next game. And as Janae said, obviously the Steelers-Bills game was moved to today, so what's going on now? We talked about that. But the next one after that was a game that was just as cold, but they didn't move that game. The Chiefs outdid the Dolphins 26-7, and with the exception of the Tyreek Hill touchdown, won the game. Nothing. I mean, the Chiefs just did it.
Yeah. Tua definitely did not look comfortable. I don't know, Miami. We all knew what would happen in this game. We all knew that the Kansas City was going to come play. But, man, I thought it was going to be more of a game than what it was. But 26-7, shout out to Kansas City, man. They are the team that we sleep on. We know that they are Super Bowl reigning Super Bowl champs. They're comfortable in this AFC scheme, whoever they got to play. Man, watch out for Kansas City, man. Mahomes looked good and he looked happy. And you're right, Sean. It was cold. You can tell. Yeah. They even panned over to Reed. He had icicles in his mustache, man. It was crazy.
Right. He was freezing out there, man. But look, hey, every year towards the end of the season, we talk about it. The Chiefs, man, they're struggling. The Chiefs. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we didn't even know if they were going to make the playoffs. Now they're the 3 seed. That defense, we've always questioned that defense. But Spagnuolo got that defense going, and look, they showed up. They shut down a very, very good offense. Number one, wide receiver, one of the top passers in the league. So shout out to that defense. But like you said, the cold is a difference maker.
It is.
And that Florida team couldn't handle that cold in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely brick. It was brick. Miami needs to focus on getting tougher this season. Absolutely. Way too soft finesse for late season football outside of Miami. Yeah, I can dig it, man. I think they have the tools. They have the tools, but like you said, they may got to get tougher, man, because the AFC is only going to stay tough. They got they got tough teams, man. They just in order for Miami to stay on top. But I think that cold weather affected them, man. It just was real weird.
Yeah. And I mean, look, and Mahomes had over 250 yards, which to us is kind of a down day for him. But at the end of the day, with how cold it was, that's what neutralized the Miami passing game. You weren't able to do all that speed that you have on offense. So, and you look on the other side, the Chiefs with Pacheco. Pacheco got some great, was able to run. As a team, they had almost 150 yards on the ground. But Rashid Rice had himself a day, 8 catches, over 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Yes.
They still got the weapons. They're still good. Like, we got to give these guys that respect, especially if they get to play at home.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. Big time.
So.
Well, we're going to see, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like, Kansas City gets to move on. We will see how it goes down because it's definitely going down. But Baltimore is now active now, so we will see for next week.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be interesting because this game that's playing right now directly affects where Kansas City goes because Kansas City is a 3 seed. So if Buffalo wins, KC goes to Buffalo in similar cold conditions, most likely snow. So that's going to be very interesting because every year.
Luckily, both teams know how to play in snow.
Exactly. But every year, Buffalo goes to KC. Now it's flip-flopped.
Oh, it is flip-flop. We will see going back and forth, man. You guys saw the last battle they had back and forth. Took Mahomes to have that last-minute touchdown to win the game. But it should be definitely a game.
Oh, yeah. First road playoff game for Mahomes. Wow. That's craziness. Wow. Dude is otherworldly, man. All right, so we'll see what happens. Definitely keeping a close eye on this. Like somebody said in the chat, the Steelers are driving. It's a 3rd down and 9. They're still down 21-3 with just over 9 minutes to play. Let's see. Rudolph drops back to pass. He looks. He passes. Incomplete. 4th down, and looks like the Steelers will be kicking a field goal.
Oh,
yeah, buddy. So we gotta move on to a game that we're gonna save that one for last. I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh, we're gonna build up to that one. All right.
Yo, we have an order, Sean, of the way the games happen.
No, come on. We got to give the people what they want, okay? And half the people wanted to see your game, but the other half the people wanted to see that team, that Detroit Lions team that had not hosted a playoff game in over 30 years. Janae, they did not host a playoff game since January of 1991.
Wow.
Can you believe
it, Sean? They won.
Right.
Now, look. What a close game.
Right.
What a close game. What a battle. You can tell that Stafford really wanted it. You can tell that Goff really wanted it. What a freaking exactly. Wolverines and now the Lions, man, this is crazy. I know Michigan is turning up. But shout out to the Lions, man. They came to play, Sean. Defense had to do what it needed to do when it needed to do it.
Yeah.
What a great game. It really was. It really was. That's what you want in a playoff game. And yeah, Kate, we are super happy for Detroit, man. Very first playoff win, and God knows
Yeah. And they did. Man. They deserved that win. But look, I'm not going to lie. Now, obviously, in our household, there was only one game that happened yesterday. Every other game was me watching it, and this was that main game. And Kat, bless her heart, was just struggling. Like, oh, touchdown. Oh, man, they scored. Oh, touchdown. Oh, here we go. And it's and I'm like, why do we even have the game on if you're not going to watch it?
I bet you she shed them tears when they won, though, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Watched every single piece of footage on anything. This is the most amazing day in Detroit history and everything. And I was like, look, pump your brakes, all right? You got the playoff win. But keep going.
Let them experience the win, Sean. Let them get this.
Hold on, Janae. You got to understand what I'm dealing with, okay? I haven't had much in Washington, but for up to this point, I've always had this, all right? Even when we were terrible, we can still rely on the fact that the Lions were just that little bit
now
worse.
They are a good team. Dang, Sean. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. That is pretty salty. You could always rely on Detroit being losers with you, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Tears yet. Job's not finished. Hey, but Alex, you got to admit, this is huge. Huge. 1 point win. Man, what a way to have a playoff game, but shout out to him. You're right. Next round is going to be even more tough.
But it's going to be at home. And that for Detroit fans I absolutely love that. But look, let me ask you this, because she said, I was so happy for Goff. We all know about the trade. Stafford for Goff, obviously it switched spots. The Rams go on to win a Super Bowl that next year, right? Then they kind of fall off, but now they're back in the playoffs. We've seen all of the moves that the Lions have made since that trade happened, up to the point now where, they give the game ball to Goff and everything like that. Can we say who won the trade with this game? Like, did Stafford win it because he already had a Super Bowl, or could the Lions still win this thing? Because, the Lions clearly right now seem like the better team, but at the same time, you look at that game, it's a 1 point game. So it's even almost.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even. I'm pretty sure the Rams would say that Super Bowl is the ultimate goal that they got because of that trade. But for right now, the projection that they're having right now, man, I wouldn't say that you got a bad deal by getting Goff. He did his thing. He's able to win these games. He may not be Patrick Mahomes, but he is good enough. He is good enough to get the job done. And that's what he did. That's what he's been doing. Man, the team is awesome. And let alone that defense. So I think you're right. They made the right moves when they got the trade for Goff. So no loser. Things are on the projection. They wanted Goff. Even though the Rams didn't want him anymore, Detroit was ready to make that trade. They said it was an even trade, and now they're reaping their rewards now. So you think about it, Rams was just in the Super Bowl after the first year. Now look, taking another year, and now Detroit's on top. So let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely. And to this point, from the trade, you get Goff, then you get Jameson Williams, Gibbs, Laporta. All of these guys came from the picks that they received in that trade. And so
a young team.
Exactly. You are building up this team.
Absolutely. We weren't thinking about Laporta. Come on now look at him.
No. We weren't. And these guys are balling out. So again, Detroit still, one would say you still have to win a Super Bowl to kind of be even on that. But I don't know. I think like everybody's saying, it's a win-win. Both teams are benefiting from it.
Melifonwu is killing right now. They are. This team is good. They are very good. Right. And I like the way they scheme up plays. I just think they deserve it. Coach, well coached. I'm ready. I'm ready for them. I'm excited to see what next week is going to bring.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Kyle.
Look. You know that they already coming, man. They coming out the woodworks. We tried to make a little a video call, but I understand somebody was struggling, so they didn't want to answer the phone. So let's go ahead and get into it. Another year, Janae Strother. And the same dag-on result. Janae, I'm not going to lie. When I didn't turn on the game until it was 14-0. And after the first half, I was dumbfounded, Janae. Talk to me, man, because I'm just going to give you the floor right now.
You're just as dumbfounded as I am. I felt like, what the hell? It seemed like Jordan Love was so comfortable against our defense. And I don't know if people noticed that we are a man team. We always play man. For some reason, we decided to do zone this game. They clearly were ready for it. They clearly torched our defense. Every time Jordan Love got the ball, it was a score. Dak throwing a pick right there when we were 21-0. Put the dagger in us, man. But even when you try to come back, I mean, damn, even 32 points should win you a game. But the defense, man, they just were not ready for Green Bay. And shout out to Wendy. I know she's a diehard Green Bay fan. Shout out to Wendy. I'm more hurt. I'm okay with a loss. I'm used to a loss. I'm a Cowboys fan, guys. For everybody who's like, oh, you said, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. I'll be a Cowboys fan for life. I'm more hurt that we did not look like we wanted to play the game. That's what I'm hurt about. Like when you lose a game, but you put all your A game into it, it came down to a battle, but Green Bay won. Okay. It hurts that your team just did not come to play in your defense. The defense that we talk about, guys, the Micah Parsons, come on, guys. The DeMarcus Lawrence, like, we got a great defense, and they just got torched. They tried to be a little sneaky, though. I did think it was funny. Green Bay tried to put in their backup, but slowly realized my team was too good for you to put a backup in. They brought Love. They brought them all back in. They were like, never mind, we're back to play. Not gonna quite do that. They noticed that we got back-to-back touchdowns. They're like, "Oh, never mind. Let's
like timeout." Right? and I don't know if you saw, there was a slight dig on the very last kneel down by Jordan Love, where he was like, "Here we go," and they took the snap. Did you hear that?
I did hear that pettiness. I did hear that.
It was rough.
Parsons was playing hurt with those ribs. That's when I knew. For sure. I mean, you could tell the hit really impacted him. I mean, he was hurt. Man, everybody's been asking me about the coaching situation and Dak, and I just don't.
We'll get into that.
Okay. I got you. But yeah, no. I honestly just think that we did not have an answer. They were coming, nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Just show out, just play. And they did. They played. They did a great job. They got a pick six on us. Dak, when we were talking about the interceptions and how it's been so good, and then he throws an interception and then they get a pick six. That never helps. But yeah, they played great. They played a great game, and I'm excited now to see what they are going to be able to do against San Francisco, because we know that game that they were the 7 seed, so they'll automatically play the number 1 seed, which is San Francisco. But I'm not giving it all the way to San Francisco if they can play like that.
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, there was only 2 red flags that I saw with your team. Number 1, it was whenever you guys play at home, normally you're invincible. That's why I was so surprised by this. But number 2, and the thing I think that Green Bay capitalized on, that run game. Aaron Jones, who I really have not seen much of this year. I mean, I don't follow Green Bay as closely, but I mean, he's been hurt. He's had struggles. He only had like 600 rushing yards, but he had a day. They went to him early and often. Obviously, got him those 2 quick touchdowns, and then Jordan Love looked nice, calm, and collective. And, I mean, look, it's a new era, Janae, as we talk about these younger quarterbacks, because my whole thing with you guys when we came up to this game was you do struggle with them, but I was like, but this isn't Brett Favre. This isn't Aaron Rodgers. This is Jordan Love. You guys got to be
look like one of them, though. He looked like
Exactly. And to Delilah's point, because Delilah was saying, this is one of the things that Green Bay does. They have a quarterback, they let him learn, and they get another guy, they groom him, and they move him into that next position. Right now, it definitely shows that they're doing that. So shout out to him.
100%, man. Shout out to him. True Sean Jones came in on man.
Yeah. Did what it needed to do.
This weekend showed what's always true. Playoff time, anything can happen. Absolutely, man. Man, anything. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am sore, hurt, sad, depressed. Check on your girl, because I'm in mourning. I'm definitely in mourning.
Hey, the welcoming committee has you taken care of. Refreshments, gift bags, tears, tissues. We have a bounty, a plethora of different assortments of tissues that you can use, because I know the tears will be flowing